Fala, seres desse universo e de outros universos, sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. E finalmente, vamos invadir Winchester. Bora pro vídeo.
Uba Ragnarsson has come. He claims to have some business with you.
Uba? Nossa, a foto tá dando cheio de BO, mano. Ele tá aqui escondido.
Uba Ragnarsson, you're a long way from your king's side.
Eivor. Yes, a long stroll through the hills and fields of Mercia. Also, I could thank you.
Thank me?
For sending my brother to his just reward. In spite of the harm he caused you and everyone around you, I could not keep him in line in this life. But I have no doubt the Old Father will put him to good use in the next.
A darkness followed your brother. One I'm not sure he understood. But as you say, he is now where he belongs.
He is. And as a show of my thanks, I came to offer you a gift. A token of my respect.
Thank you.
Put it to good use, Wolf-Kissed. And may we meet again soon. On a battlefield if the fates are kind.
Você colhe o que planta. Legal, tá. Anel de prata. Eu notei que o Sigurd não gostou muito, né? Né, Sigurd?
Good day, my love.
My love. Será que ela vai beijar o Sigurd aqui?
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
Ela recusou.
I want to see the Alliance map.
Winchester.
Hytham received a message from Winchester. From someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
Chegarei, chegarei. Nosso próximo alvo, Winchester.
I will make my way to Winchester. The letter asked me to meet a man in white at a house of God, and then recite this phrase. When pride cometh, then cometh shame, but with the lowly cometh wisdom.
A passage from their holy book, I believe. Interesting. Go with care.
Go with care. Ok, ok, obrigado. My love. Vamos lá, tá longinho, mas vamos. Tamanho das terras. Eu acho que vai ser a maior cidade que a gente vai entrar. Se pá. Olha o tamanho daquilo. Os muros são enormes. Pocotó.
If they see me, this will be message.
Ah. Vamos entrar na calma aqui, né? Se pá, os guardas vão... Eita.
None has beaten me. For God kissed my feet when I was a babe and made me swifter than a swallow.
Eu acho que a gente vai ter que ir pelo lado, hein? Os caras vão encher o saco nosso. Certeza.
The seat of the Elven's mountain, where Hawkshield stakes my boots.
Nossa.
I will find the man in white in their god's house.
A gente vai talvez ver mais do rei agora, né? Do Alfred. A gente tem pouco contato, né? A gente só viu ele uma vez.
What is that boy doing all the way up there?
Lá onde?
Jump, little flea! Jump, flea, jump! Stop it, you grub kid! If he falls, God will punish you!
Ah, tá lá. Ah, deve ser secundário isso.
So brave.
Vamos sincronizar, né?
Young King Alfred.
Importante. Opa. Nossa, tem uma torre que é mais alta ainda. Ah, sem sombra de dúvidas, é a maior cidade.
Go, my eyes.
Olha, por aqui, hein? Contra-informante.
This must be the house of that timid god. They built him a rich dwelling.
Grande mesmo. Ó, tem... Será que é aqui? Misturar-se. Ah, tá lá dentro.
A Dane treads the cobbles of God's house. In search of Christ's redemption, I hope.
Your Christ can wait his turn. It is you I've come to see.
Is that so?
When pride cometh, then cometh shame. But with the lowly cometh wisdom. You know these words, and you know why I speak them.
I do. But I am not yet satisfied that you are the one for the task ahead. As Jesus said unto Thomas, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Speak the deeds of Christ in order. Only then will you cometh unto my Lord.
Ah, fio, eu tenho aqui, ó.
Why deny the pleadings of an unwashed pagan who aches to know God? Take me as I am, and I will do your Lord's bidding.
How great is the burden of learning for one so unworthy. But I see that no amount of instruction in the Lord's words will save your soul. Come.
Nossa, que otário, mano. Eu, hein? Me respeita.
Who am I to meet, priest? I cannot stand waiting in silence.
Even a fool, when he keeps silent, is considered wise.
Yet men become wise by speaking with other men. They grow foolish when keeping to silence.
Hush! Your prattling offends God's ears. We're here.
Entre na sala, quem que é? Eis a questão.
May Christ, whose terror scares away the foul throngs, make with me a strong covenant. Was God's lesson instructive?
É ele. Se Deus teme a morte, como os...
Do all the priests in Winchester have this same skill for drama?
É o próprio, velho. É o próprio?
You risk your life, Alfred King.
I have invited you here to speak on equal terms. Do the Dane laws of hospitality not apply in Wessex?
You gifted my Jarl to that whelp from the Order of Ancients, the warrior Fulke.
Fulke was an enemy of Wessex. But it seems someone has already removed her threat from my lands.
If you did not hear it was me, you have now.
Impressive. The Order of Ancients has surely been crippled by her loss.
How much do you know of this order?
Only this and little more.
Say
This letter,
now.
signed by one who calls himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ, warns of a plot against my life.
The gallows, the quill, the Sikhs. 3 men eager to kill you.
2 now. The Bishop Aelfirth is dead. He was the Sikhs, so far as I can tell.
And a humble servant of your god. That must sting.
Still, his death has strengthened Christian fellowship in Winchester. I pray the deaths of his colleagues will do the same.
Seu Deus não é forte o bastante. Por que você confiaria em mim? Eu deveria deixar a ordem te matar. É verdade.
I should let the order kill you. It would speed our conquest of England.
You may remove the organs of state. The cancer will remain.
Pior que o cara
Then
sabe.
promise me a reward I can sing about. A healthy king's weight in silver.
Very well. As much as you can carry. This morning, my reeve, Goodwin, was not at his post.
A man you trust.
Goodwin was following the clues given in this letter when he disappeared.
Where was he last seen?
At his house, by the west gate. You may find something there. Eivor, compose yourself while you are my guest. My city is not a battlefield.
Not yet, great king, but the day will come.
Cara. Pista do rei Alfred. Conta a chave pra estranho. Cara. Mano, tipo, eu tô em choque, sei lá, de novo. É o rei Alfred, entendeu? Caraca. Ele deu pista pra esses 3. A adaga era o bispo de Winchester. Acredita-se que ele esteja morto. A Forca deseja minar as reformas legislativas de Alfred. A Pena está tentando minar as reformas educacionais de Alfred. Tem esses aqui que eu achei por fora. Vai levar esse cara aqui, ó. Mas, mano, olha isso aqui, mano. Parece que não tem cara que é o Alfred. É muito o Alfred. Você é louco. O cara quer eliminar os próprios colegas, velho. Será que é isso? Mas, nossa. Aí tem, mano. Aí tem.
I need to find this reeve, Goodwin.
O cara fizeram o que aqui? Uma galinha me atacando. Vem, pode atacar. Posso.
Goodwin gone, and guards sniffing around. So where would they have taken him? Papers thrown in the fire. Goodwin covering his tracks. Other guards destroying evidence.
Você tem sido uma pedra no meu sapato por tempo demais, Goldwyn. Para de bisbilhotar, eu usarei a minha considerável influência para trancafiá-lo na guarnição. Então nem mesmo seu débil rei poderá resgatá-lo. Caraca.
Broken bowls, food scattered. They took him by force.
De fato.
There must be a garrison in the city. A violent struggle with the guards. They must have taken him to Winchester's garrison.
Deixa eu pegar isso aqui. Aí já pega o baú lá em cima. Ok, temos que ir para outro lugar então.
This place is heavily guarded.
Contra e resgate Goldwyn. Nossa, mano. Onde será que aquele cara tá?
Show me what lies ahead.
Ah, que dúvida que ele tá ali, né? Que dúvida. Eu não vou conseguir subir normal. Eu vou ter que entrar pela porta da frente. Para isso, eu provavelmente vou ter que pegar uma chave de algum guarda que tá por aí. Certeza, nossa, mas é certeza. Ó, a chave tá ali, ó. Dá pra mim ir pelo muro, pegar a chave e matar o carinha. Deixa agachadinha. Mais safe. Dá pra ir por aqui? E agora? Não sei se dá, cara. Ah, acho que tem que subir na casa aqui, ó. Aí dá. Deu ruim. Nossa, quase deu muito ruim, hein?
Could be tucked up in the fodder.
Ah, você tá lá embaixo.
Keep our eyes.
Não quero chamar atenção. Deixa. Deu ruim. Ou deu boa? Ficou bem na moitinha, hein? Nossa. Não acerta. Acho que eu vou ter que ir pra porrada, hein? Não tem jeito não.
Need to get on the other side.
Fica de boa, fica de boa, fica de boa. Me viu. Agora já era.
Hey! Where's my lead? Lumber into your face!
Agora que eu tô aqui, eu vou pegar esse baú também, né? Tá, agora, teoricamente, eu consegui abrir essa porta.
Thick walls and thicker guards. A place to keep a valuable man.
Shhh. Quietinho. Que de boa. Tô no stealth ainda. Verifica o corpício. Nossa, por ter derrubado a paradinha, o suporte dele. O cara deve estar aí dentro. Calma, calma. Beleza. Tem no andar de baixo, né? Ah, não, tem uma carta aqui.
Reeve Selwyn ordered executions for petty theft and mudslinging. A husband and wife, to be carried out soon.
O problema é que a gente não vai conseguir abrir essa porta daqui, né? Depois eu pego ela.
A Dane in Winchester. These are strange times.
É mesmo.
King Alfred sent me, pleading from his bended knee to find someone.
I know Alfred well enough to spot a bloody lie when I hear it. If he did send you, he was standing tall and proud.
That he was, and you are the man I've come to find, Goodwin. Do you know why?
If I had one guess, to find these heretics from the Order of Ancients, and bury them so deep, even God would need a shovel.
So where do we start digging?
My research should help us. If they haven't burned it already, it'll be somewhere nearby.
I will find your research. Now go before they find their wolf has fled his cage.
Let's regroup beyond the walls!
Calma, mano. Fala baixo. Eu vou por aqui porque eu quero pegar a paradinha, mano. Como que eu vou pegar isso? Ah, já sei. Nossa, é o tequinho, mano. É um tequinho de nada. Não vou conseguir, mano. Ah, dá pra pegar aquela. Beleza. Eu dou a volta. Bobeou, dançou. Não, meu Deus do céu, olha o rolê, velho.
Goodwin's research against the Order of Ancients.
Pesquise de Goodwin. Eu marquei um encontro com Harold na taverna sob o manto da escuridão. Ele ficou apavorado quando me aproximei dele, o céu aberto, olhos indo de um lado para o outro, como se suspeitasse que até as paredes estavam nos observando. Harold não apareceu, eu esperei por mais uma hora, e quando fui à casa dele, perto da catedral, o lugar estava todo revirado. 4 pessoas se apresentaram informações sobre a identidade da Fúrica. Todos tiveram um fim horrível. 2 foram enforcados na praça. Um encontrado morto e um briga de bêbado. O outro fugiu. Dos 2 enforcados, a Fúrica deve ter outro baile. Eu tenho certeza. Só nós temos o poder de julgar as pessoas de Winchester. Ele, a Fúrica, é uma figura pública. Ele abertamente se opõe às reformas de Alfred. Beleza. Então a gente tem que falar com o maluco, né? Aonde que ele tá agora? Tá longinho, saiu daqui. Esperando a gente.
I am grateful for your help.
It is a brazen move to arrest Alfred's favorite reeve.
This so-called order are nothing but deviled shit peddlers.
Shit peddlers who have wormed their way into every crevasse of your country. They are dangerous.
I didn't catch your name, did I?
Eivor, of the Raven clan. Scourge of Mercia, if that name does not rattle some recognition.
Well, Eivor, when our 3 heretics smolder on a heap of ash, we'll down a cup of ale together and share our distaste of Mercians like old friends.
Alfred believes at least one is dead. Your bishop, Aelfirth, was the 6th.
Bugger. Half of Winchester is in mourning for that nun-groper.
Assediador de freira. Olha que filho da...
One calls himself the Quill. Are words his weapons?
There were rumors of letters nailed up around Winchester. It may be that one of these can tell us more.
The gallows. What do you know of him?
Must be another reeve, I'm sure of it. Only we have the power to mete out justice, and this one would walk with cocksure righteousness.
The gallows had you arrested, so he must command the law.
Reeve Selwyn? Of course. That hedge pig has brought down laws like a hammer on Winchester, executing sinners on spurious charges in the square.
Could it be another?
He's the man. He's the only one who fits. End his terror, Eivor.
Winchester mourns a good bishop and a strong, virile man. May he find his
Que?
peace with God.
Hã? Ah, descobrimos. Sufocando a forca. Veremos, veremos.
Good people of Winchester, open your eyes. See how Alfred's lofty ideals are weighed down in this mire of human effluence. These prisoners before you do not live by Alfred's laws. They live above them. They wallow in shit, only guided by their own perversity. Hubert here, his wits addled by ale, spoke false of Bishop Aelfirth, our pious servant of Winchester, who even now lies cold in his grave shroud.
Aelfirth was no man of God. He'll burn for his sins.
Your wife is a baying shrew, Hubert. Is there a man here who has not supped rancid mead from her cup?
When will your work be done, Selwyn? When all of Winchester falls to your justice?
Nem o povo quer eles. Caraca! Opressão na cara dura.
Winchester has passed judgment, Hubert. May God have mercy on your cankerous soul.
Nossa! Assassine a forca. Ah, pode deixar. Vai ser lá Assassin's Creed.
You cannot steal and be welcome at our hearths. You cannot slander and keep your tongue. You cannot walk freely through our streets, mocking our laws, our king's edicts. And so I ask, who has the right to determine the fate of the perverse, if not the good people of Winchester? I am but your humble servant.
O seu filho se aproxima.
Leona, you...
Assassin's Creed, porra.
Perverter of justice. Who dares execute the king's noose?
It is not in Alfred's name that you carry out your work. You are the Order's executioner.
You peer through the veil, but you do not see clearly. Alfred's laws are a slave's fever dream. He offers shit-soaked beggars a seat at his table, where the meek devour the strong. Who best to judge the fate of the wretched many, if not the strong and worthy few?
To protect your people, you must sheathe your hand in an iron glove. You grind your heels into the backs of freedmen, not those who deserve it.
The Order condemns all men to pain. For all men are but a shadow of the perfection we should know. The perfection of the Ancient Ones.
You are only a man, Reed. One dead branch on a fast-dying tree. I should meet with Goodman, see what he has found on the quill.
Ah, vazei, vazei. Aproveitar que eu tô aqui, vou sincronizar. Tadã! Vamos lá nos encontrar com o Goodwin. Corre. Corre, corre, corre. Por aqui, né? Acho que é por aqui.
What do you see, Sunan?
Ok.
A cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. Does Magister Batter not teach you the scriptures?
Magister Batter is a horse's dangles.
And here is the axe I used to swat a fly.
You have ventured from your burrow.
And you have plunged my city into chaos. I had hoped you would use the lessons of your subtler gods.
We have no subtle gods.
If the gallows is truly dead, perhaps we can allow cautious revelry?
Eu só fiz o que você pediu. Passa sozinha.
It may be I should take my Dane guild now. Leave you to the snakes that remain.
Forgive my outburst. God sowed in me a passion, but English prose is an instrument long out of tune.
We all want better for our people, don't we, Eivor? Yours and ours.
The quill remains. What do we know?
The decay of learning has been gentle in Wessex. We enjoy the office of wise men, but we have neglected the study of wisdom.
The quill preys on this lapse.
Someone disagrees with your reforms, Alfred, and he is calling the children to arms.
Now we know why so many children scurry through the streets, feral and untutored.
I can talk to some, see where they lead me.
Good. Find me at the alehouse when you're done. And try not to scare the piss from any of them.
We Norse are the monsters of your Saxon mother's bedtime tales. I promise nothing. I see you, child. Come.
The bad Reeve, Selwyn. I saw you punish him in the square.
He hurt many people.
Yes. He hurt my mother to death. Then took her good luck charm. Perhaps you found it? A little carved tree. It is all I have to remember her by.
Não encontrei nenhum amuleto.
Such a sad story. Take this. Perhaps it will keep you off the streets and out of trouble.
For me? Oh, thank you.
Spry, little mouse. Will you lead me to your quill?
Heaven will swallow the smoke of Aelfred's pyre.
Very poetic. But he's going to be buried in the grounds of the minster.
Da onde tem essas vozes, não?
If you say so.
Siga, garoto. Pergunte às crianças sobre a pena.
Stop struggling and give back that apple.
Volta aqui.
You there, little cut purse.
Keep your beak out, nosy! I'm starving!
Nossa, as crianças botando fogo.
Gods be it! You'll set Winchester ablaze!
Roly-poly mutton man, you can't catch me!
Oh, God help me. I'd rather be shoveling dung in Malvern again.
Encontre a garota e fale com ela. O cara tá indo pra cá, ele tá indo pra cá.
Have a look, Sunan.
Beleza. Achei você.
You again? You should mind your own beeswax.
Elwyn, is it? You wield fire like the flaming Jotna.
It was burning when I found it. Hot days like this, things just go whoosh. Well?
Nossa, a cara dele.
Wigbert, you great moon calf.
Hand it over, Alwyn. We saw your little shadow take it. What are you looking at?
Turn around, walk away, and you keep your insides inside.
All right. No harm meant. Stay out of trouble, you grub mite.
I don't do mercy.
That showed them.
Trouble seems to follow you.
And I wriggle out of it like a slippery eel. Why are you following me?
Setting fires, stealing things. It's a fearful day's work. Aren't you supposed to be in lessons?
You don't need book learning when you're street shrewd. That gets you real places.
Or gets you noticed. By the Quill, for example. Does he pay you well to do his dirty work?
Us? Working for the Quill? Shows what you know.
Is that so?
Those were the Quill's meat mops, and you sent them scurrying off with their tails between their legs.
It sounds like you owe me your life.
This one's brave and strong. Might be able to help us.
So you're not working for the Quill?
We steal to stay alive and out of the Quill's clutches.
But you know where I can find him.
They come up from the sewers like rats. Go on, give him what you took. Maybe he can save us.
O que você pegou, moleque? Uma chave.
Good luck, Dane. Try not to get maimed and all that.
Achamos. A entrada do esconderijo é pelo esgoto perto do rio. Ok, vamos lá. Tá cheio de tramas aqui em Winchester. Tipo, caraca, velho.
I should watch out for a mouse trap.
Crianças.
Oh, I didn't get nothing today.
E eu com isso.
I like the pretty Everyone died, but Majesty left me alone on the streets. I'm going to marry King Alfred, and he's gonna whisk me away from all this toil.
Ah, vai mesmo.
There's never enough food. I'm always starving.
Fica de boa. Fica de boa.
Hey now! Maggots! Get back here! Got ya! Shouldn't have come, dog!
Ai. Calmou, calmou.
What? You are mine!
De boas, hein? De boinha. Não está aqui.
That's her! Dimwit Dane, didn't guess the quilter she.
Now, Elwyn. You have the wit that you and I possess. Most see the world in simpler terms, where we are the weaker sex.
A broodmare who preys on innocence, and you brag about strength.
As crianças nos usaram.
How little
Nossa.
you know. Defend your mistress!
Sua ama. Caraca. Ai. Não sei se eu preciso lutar com todos, mas eu vou lutar. Calma, tô jogando. Sobrou tu, hein, pena. Cadê ela? Tá mais no alto? Cadê? Será mais difícil lidar com a pena se ela chegar ao local protegido. Putz.
Does she flee to the bishop's house?
Ah, eu precisava ter lutado com esse cara. Podia só ter corrido atrás dela. Cadê ela?
Out of options, dog.
Show yourself. Do not leave my side.
Pera aí, dá um jeito, hein? Tu vai dar um vacilão, hein? Tô vendo. Vai vir pra cá, vai vir.
This heathen will kill us all.
Assassin's Creed.
Come, child. Whisper what you've learned, and Mother will give you a treat.
Coward. Using children to spy and steal for your order.
To educate them. Give me a child until he is 7, and I will give you the man. Or woman. What use are letters when a child can only write his name in pig shit? Or wisdom in a woman when she cannot wield it beyond her heart? I taught little Alwyn so much more. Saved her from a life less worthy. She will find enlightenment in the Order, just as I did. If I could save them all, I would.
But you cannot. You have corrupted too many to save too few.
My order is the only way forward. It can quench our thirst for knowledge. If only Alfred's slave faith is defeated. And what would you sacrifice for infinite knowledge?
An immeasurable gift. Why refuse it? Not their innocence.
A pity. Non requiescat in pace.
Caraca! Isso foi da hora, hein? Nossa, que caraca! Nossa, 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 nossa!
Get back here and face me! You have the advantage! You're like a lame
Corre!
Goodwin said to meet him at an alehouse nearby.
Vamos encontrá-lo então. Informá-lo de... o que aconteceu com a pena. Teoricamente foi todos, né? Porque o outro eles falaram que tá morto. E aí, beleza?
Eivor!
Is this where Justice hides when she's tired?
Hides? Splood, no. This is a wake, my friend. A celebration to ease the Quill on her way to eternal damnation.
You heard.
Hilda's were not the only eyes in Winchester. My spies tell me stories of an avenging angel striking down the unworthy.
I've been called worse.
Be thou hail, Ealdor. That's Life Destroyer in our dialect.
I sat easy with my kinsbane, old honey waves alive in my horn, and my eyes on the door, expecting my death, yet unafraid.
You're quite safe with me, Dane. For now. If the mead is fresh and the air is cool, you may often find a friend even amongst your enemies.
O que faz baile exatamente?
What does a reeve do exactly, besides sniff around the king's coattails for the scent of praise?
I enforce and interpret the laws here. Not man's, but God's law. The natural laws that move the world and hold it together.
Well, if that keeps you busy.
I must thank you before the ale dulls me. By cutting the order down to size, you have given England a hope of unity. It must be a sour apple to swallow, knowing that you are the last of Winchester's enemies.
Are you sure the Sikhs is dead?
The bishop is dead, that's certain. And if the bishop was the Sikhs is dead. A transitive property of mortality, you see.
I do not believe it. Too much theatre in Winchester. Overwrought prayers and wailing women.
Well, you could pay your respects and see for yourself. The funeral is today.
If he rots, I will leave with my silver. But if he lives, there's work to be done.
Watch your step, Eivor. He'll be a hefty corpse in death. Alive, he'd be much bigger.